Okay, we're going to look at today how to find a template so that when you want to create a new piece of work, you don't always have to reformat yourself. You might be able to use a template that will save you time. So under New, we're going to slide down and we'll see Docs, Sheets, Slides. Yours might be in a different order, and then there's More. And you'll see mine says From Template, but if we continue down, I'm going to show you how to get that From Template. Connect More Apps at the bottom. And your app store for Drive will come up, and we're going to put in templates, and you'll see Drive Template Gallery. Now mine's green because I already have it. Yours should probably be blue, and you're going to choose to connect it. And once you've done that, then it would appear in your Drive just like it did for me, From Template, and we'll choose that. This is a great time saver when you're looking to make something unique and professional, but you don't want to take all the time to create it. So you can see the different types. We want documents, spreadsheets, presentations, forms. So we have lots of different options and categories. So if we wanted to look at things that are for documents, we're going to choose that, and it's going to reset. And we're also going to choose things for students and teachers. So if we look down here, now we have all kinds of documents that are formatted that might be useful for a teacher or student. We're going to use one today called Syllabus Basic. So we'll choose that template. And now a copy is going to show up that will be automatically saved into our Drive. So a good idea is to always rename it first off so you know what you're going to be using it for. And then you can proceed to edit it and change it and have the formatting already done for you. Very handy. The next thing we're going to look at is publishing to the web. Now, when you have something such as a syllabus that you've made, or it might be a flyer, it might be some kind of, or any kind of document, really, but you want to share it with somebody, but instead of sharing it so that they can see all the toolbar and everything, we're going to make it so they just see it as more like a flyer attachment to an email. So we'll file, publish to the web. Making our link content visible. We're going to automatically republish when changes are made, which is important, so it always stays live. So if you have an error, you need to change the date, you've done something that you wanted to change, it will automatically change what you've shared. Now I have shared this. It is already published to the web, but I would have a link, or I would be able to embed it in an email. And then people would be able to see it through that email, and it wouldn't look like a rough document. It would just look like a polished piece of work that I was sharing. Now, another super cool thing to do, and I can't believe this also makes this almost is good enough. I want to go back to school and get my doctorate, because now research is so easy. So when we have a document open and we want to do some research, we're going to choose, where's our research? Research under Tools. And this is going to open this sidebar. So anything I choose in here is searching Google for information. And I can take a look down. These are my hits for if I just put in iPad. And then I'll be able to, I can link right to that article or piece of information. I could preview it and just take a little look to see if it's something that I want. No, that's not really what I want. It's an advertisement. It's not information. However, if I wanted to insert a link, this automatically created a link. So on the Word iPad, if someone clicks on that on my document, they'll be linked to this Apple page. And then I also have down here, oops, I went right and opened it. This is an iPad update article. So I can take a look at the article. I can find out what I want from it. I might insert a sentence of information that I found from there, and I would be able to cite where that came from. Now, in this case, it's citing right where I was. It's giving me a 1. And you'll notice at the bottom of my page now it has footnoted correctly what I'm citing. And if I look up here and I want to change my format, I can filter so that I'm only getting things that are free to use. I can also change how it's cited, APA, MLA. Kids don't know how easy they have it now. All right, so that's Researcher, and there's just a lot of great things that make it a lot easier to do any kind of research and be able to cite it. Now, revision history is another really cool tool, especially as a teacher, to be able to see the process that went in to doing something. So we went to File and brought down to See Revision History. And now I have, every time I've logged on and made changes, I can continue with more detailed revisions down to actually every 3 seconds. So when kids are collaborating, if I can see color-coded who's added different things at different times, I can also restore to that revision if I choose to. I can see I struck things out. I got rid of things during that revision. And like I said, color-coded so I can see what was changed each time. And that can be helpful to know who's been collaborating on that document. And lastly, to be able, once we've shared and we want to be able to comment or add, if we up here as commenting, it will automatically open a comment box. I originally added a comment and now going back and forth. So the person I've shared this with could also see what comments I've made. So you could do this on students' work to be able to comment in their process. They can also collaborate with each other that way. Their editing options, being able to edit the document directly is the default. You can be able to edit things that would become a suggestion. That looks like here. So it's highlighted as a suggestion and something that we can look at. And lastly, viewing. If you wanted someone to only be able to view or print the final document, but not be able to add any comments or suggestions. So by default, we are on the editing. And we can close our comments. So that is some fun, handy tools on how to extend your docs.